I'm your host with the most welcome 23. Joining me for Courtesan of Rome, Chapter 6, 8 years ago in Gaul, after you escaped your village. Your mother has prepared hot needles to mark you and Cinerex with a sign of your tribe. Cinerex bites down on a piece of wood. This sign will mark you forever as Katuani. She dips the bronze needle into a clay bowl filled with charcoal and oak gall. Steam hisses as the hot metal touches the ink. She then carefully stabs the needle through Cinerex's skin. Ah! The pain is good. It is how we know we are still alive. Mother adds another small black line to the raised reddened skin of Cinerex's collarbone. Cinerex, it's all right to cry. No, back then. You are a future chief of Katuani. You can handle a little pain. Cinerex's lip tightens in lieu of a nod as he tries to hold himself perfectly still, responding between gritted teeth. I am not afraid of pain. Your mother surveys her work. The stylized mountain goat's head is complete, the skin red and raw on Cinerex's neck. Ma, by this mark we accept you as Katuani. You are no longer a child, bound only by blood. Today you are a man, bound by oath and loyalty. I am a man of the Katuani. Your mother takes over the oath, offering Cinerex mead to drink as she rubs the raw tattoo with a mixture of charcoal and honey. Do you swear to serve the tribe? I do. Do you swear to serve the gods? Cinerex looks away with a twist of his lip, and you hear the bitterness in his voice. I will serve the gods as soon as the gods serve the Katuuni. And will you do all you can to cleanse the stain of Rome from our lands? With pleasure. Your father embraces Cinerex warmly, man to man, while your mother turns to you. It is your turn now, Aaron. It will hurt to be marked, but you must remain unmoving, or the lines will not be perfect. Do you want me to hold you still? I can endure pain. I know you can. You sit on a stump behind the fire and tilt your neck to the left, baring the skin of your collarbone. It's not so bad, just like being stung to death by wasps. Have a stick to bite on. Your brother waves a stick at you teasingly. You take it with a scowl. Fiery pain explodes in your skin as your mother plunges the first hot needle in. You grind your teeth against the stick, tasting bark and resin. Pray for Sorona's protection. When you feel her presence, the pain will become insignificant. Sorona, grant me protection, strength, peace. Hmm. Um. Strength. Grit your teeth against the pain, holding yourself stiffly as the heat of the hot needle sears through your skin. By the time your mother finishes the whole crest, the sun is low, and you are lightheaded and sheened with sweat. By this mark, we accept you as a Katuani. You are no longer a child, bound only by blood. Today you are a woman, bound by oath and loyalty. Do you swear to serve the tribe? I do. Chapter 5, or 6, marked. Present day. You and Sphinx are trapped in the doorway. The body of the tribune, Gnaeus Rufus, lies on the floor behind you. His father, Senator Rufus Glycia, stares at you in horror. Gods! By Jupiter's thunder, someone's getting here! As the thud of footsteps sounds in the hall behind you, he turns his furious gaze on you. What are you doing here? And what did you do to my son? I am innocent. Mind swirls as you try to come up with a believable excuse. Suddenly, Savixa steps forward, drawing the senator's eyes off you. I did it. I killed him. He holds his hands out to Senator Galicia. Do what you must to me. Don't do this, Fixa. I can't lose you. This is the only way. Savixa starts to step towards you, but is stopped by the bristling spears of the guards. But one more step! Don't leave me, Savixa. Erin, this is my choice to make. I brought you here. It is my choice to bear the blame. You tried to warn me. I should have listened to you. Sir Galicia's rage is all but focused on Sifix. What happened? Why is my son dead? It is my job to defend the Lady Domain. Your son tried to assault her virtue. When I intervened, he fought back. As he trembles with rage, looking at his son's unmoving corpse. It wasn't Sifix's fault, Domine. He only wanted to defend me. I was the one who killed Rufus. I cannot defend my actions, Domine, but your son should not have laid hands on the lady. My son's life is more important than a whore's virtue! He turns to his guards. Take him away. He'll be tried for Rufus's murder. Yes, Domine. No. One of the guards keeps a spear leveled at Sifix's chest. He doesn't resist as the other yanks his arms back and ties them behind him. Beg for his life. You throw yourself at Senator Galicia's feet, letting the tears splash on his fine leather sandals. Please, he was only trying to defend me. Don't arrest him. Senator shakes you off like an annoying puppy. I will tell the magistrates to expedite his case. Tell Lena what happened, Aaron. Maybe she'll find a way to help. The guards prod Fixa in the back with their spears. Move it. I don't want to think of you alone in a cell. There's something I want to tell you, Aaron, in case I never see you again. Shut up! What is it, Fixa? Not one more word! He gives you one last longing look as the guard marches him out of the mansion at spear point. Follow him in this exclusive scene to show him your support and hear his heartfelt confession of probably he loves you. Go straight to Lena. We'll find a way to get you out. I promise. Get out of here before I decide to send you with him. Tears stream down your face as you flee the senator's mansion, barely stopping yourself from following as the guards drag him down the Palatine. Now playing as Delphinia. You're caught in a vision of Rome. The streets are filled with people celebrating, laughing, jeering. You remember the sound and smell of their hatred. Oh, I don't like the blurry bullshit. I present to you the barbarian chief and his family, forced to their knees by the might of Rome. Struggle to speak, but are held motionless, forced again to bear witness, and then... Suddenly the blade of the gladius rends the scene. You look up the arm, and following it to see the triumphant face of Caesar, where his blade strikes, a flood of gold spills out like blood. Gold out like blood. I don't think Caesar bankrupted Rome, did he? At least not at first. Well, no, his warders did bankrupt Rome, didn't they? Cutting the satchel of gold. Will bankrupt Rome, maybe? As if an answer, Caesar staggers suddenly, his mouth opening to spill out another stream of coins, vomiting the wealth of his own life's blood. Wake up, you lazy cur! You were torn from your vision abruptly, cheeks stinging where Lady Luna Pythia slapped you. I wasn't sleeping, Domina. Do you not recognize the difference between a woman dreaming and one receiving visions from the gods? Visions? You're a
barbarian. Why would the gods bless you with visions?
You think the gods care where we come from?
I am a high priestess of Rome. The gods should favor me.
The gods have turned against Rome.
Pah! No nation has ever been as favored as Rome. Everywhere we turn, kings fall at our feet.
You both look up as the guards at the temple doors stand aside to admit Marcella, several other young priestesses. Blessings on you. And on you.
Scrub the altar, slave, and do not expect such mercy if I catch you sleeping on the job again.
Your people honor to Jupiter and Mars, gods who only care for war and conquest. How many of them worship Ceres?
My temple receives generous offerings.
Ceres is a face of Great Mother, the oldest of gods, and she expects a different kind of worship. She will not stand for Rome's corruption. Stand tall, knowing that Luna Pythia cannot let such a statement go unchallenged. She grabs you by the front of your dress, bunching the fabric in her fist.
Blasphemy!
She turns to the silent guards flanking the temple's entrance.
Take this slave and beat her.
For a moment, no one moves. You can feel the goddess watching through your eyes. Marcella eyes Luna Pythia with distaste, but dares do nothing. You address the guards, who hesitate, with heads still bowed. The goddess will reward mercy. Commands you not to lay a hand on me. Knows the risk you take if you disobey. Beat me, if you must. I am the one who stood up to Luna Pythia. I would not see you punished on my behalf. She really is favored by Ceres. Luna Pythia, perhaps we should listen. Ceres wouldn't want Delphinia beaten just saying what she shares with her. You allow a hint of smile to escape as your face. Luna Pythia, calmly. Her face is scarlet with rage.
Has this savage corrupted all of you?
One of the table guards opens his mouth, but hesitates, glancing between Luna and you. You nod calmly. I am not afraid. I will punish her, Domina, but not in Ceres' holy space.
Teacher who has the ear of Ceres.
The young guard places his spear at the small of your back, marching you outside. Mater Divina. As soon as you're outside, and out of sight of Luna Pythia, the young guard drops to his knees. Please believe me that I would never harm you. I know you are a holy woman, beloved of the Sacred Mother. You lay a hand on his shoulder with a gentle smile. Rise, my son. I do not hold you accountable for what you were ordered to do. The young guard clings to your hand as he stands. Please tell me, what does the holy goddess show you of my future? You look at his earnest young face, knowing that in his whole life he has never done anything to attract the attention of the gods. Be honest. Your life is not one which the gods toy with. Be grateful you have not drawn their notice. Disappointed, the young man nods and bows. Thank you, Holy Mother. Inside the temple, you hear the muffled sound of Luna Pythia yelling at the other priestesses. The young guard flinches. She'll know if you come back inside without a mark on you. She'll know I disobeyed her. Look her. I won't expose you to her wrath. You cast an eye around, then run a finger around the base of a torch sconce, collecting the ash and soot. What's wrong? You rub the ash on your cheek, carefully blending it to look like a fresh bruise.
She will be gratified to hear me cry in pain. It will help her see these are bruises, not a skies.
Carefully, you muss your hair and dress, arranging everything to look as if you've been beaten. When you return inside, Luna Pythia has already left.
Are you all right, Holy Mother? Be calm. These marks on my face are but ash.
You carefully wipe the soot from your skin and smile at the young guard.
I am fine, thanks to the courage of this young man.
I am no one special. I just serve Ceres as my mother bade me to.
We know you are favored by Ceres, Holy Mother. Tell us what she speaks to you.
The priestesses and both temple guards gather at your feet as you take up position in front of the statue of Ceres.
You know her as Ceres, goddess of fertility and growth. In my husband's land of Gaul, they called her Serona, mother of the land, bringer of fruitfulness. But these are all just names for the great goddess came before all others, the great mother who birthed the world. In the land where I was born, we called her Isis.
Now playing as Aaron. Back at the chalet, you tell Lena what happened to Sophixa.
Held in the cells under the Capitoline Hill. Senator Glycy is taking no chances. We must use our influence. Surely there is someone who owes you, who has influence enough to stand against the Senator Glycia. Your faith in me is touching, but misplaced. My influence has waned since my days as Rome's premier courtesan. There is no man who would risk angering Senator Glycia for me now. Then what can we do?
Lena's gaze falls on the ceremonial shield Sophixa rarely carried.
First, you can be honest with me about what happened. I know Tribune Rufus was no patron of yours. What were you doing in his room in the middle of the night? And what can he possibly have done that was so threatening Sophixa felt the need to kill him rather than subdue?
Rufus was a client I worked for on the side. One of the men who attacked my tribe. Cannot keep the hatred from your voice.
He was a monster. He set fire to my village, sold my people into slavery. No more. If you want my help, I should know. No more of this. He deserved to die. And you were not the one to kill him, correct? Or must I report that the senator arrested the wrong person?
Lena gives you a measured look, choosing her words carefully.
You have a good life here, Aaron. Be careful not to let old grievances ruin it. You're right, I should not be so careless.
Bow your head submissively.
I will not take such risks again. What risks?
Nothing, go away. Your head jerks up as Xanthe enters the room, black eyes glittered with curiosity.
This conversation doesn't concern you.
Xanthe turns her aggrieved expression on Lena.
I heard that poor Sophixa was arrested. I can't believe it. Apparently he was overzealous in defending Aaron from an amorous noble, and the man ended up dead.
Xanthe mimes shock, though you can tell that she has already heard that much of the story.
It's hard to imagine he was My bodyguard for so long, and he never had to use more than his fist to defend me. Why would he kill someone for you?
Ooh, perhaps he likes me more. You had nothing worth defending. Oh, damn. Ugh, that's fight words. You had nothing worth defending.
You think I don't know this had nothing to do with protecting you? I have lost a valuable member of my household today, Xanthi. I have no time for this bickering.
Lena crosses the room, but Xanthi follows her and catches her by the shoulder.
Can't you see what's going on here? Sophixa didn't kill that tribune to defend her. They're lovers, and he killed her patron in a jealous brawl. You don't know the first thing about Sophixa if you think that. He is my bodyguard and my friend. Nothing more. Xanthi, stop these ridiculous accusations. Sophixa has been a member of my household for a long time, and at the moment, my only concern is how to save his life. If you're not going to help with that, then leave. Wah wah.
After a moment, Xanthi huffs out of the room. Lena goes into your quarters and emerges with her arms full of cloth.
If you want to help Sophixa, your own patron's our best bet. Cassius will have the most pull in the courts. Enough to free him? It's possible, or impossible to know, but for Suffix's sake, it is worth asking the favor, no? Of course. Then you must prepare carefully. Put him in the right frame of mind. What do you mean? Don't pounce on Cassius with your demands immediately. Spend time together first. Help him remember what he likes about you. If you rush in, he'll think you're taking advantage of his feelings to ask a favor. Don't let that happen. Make him think helping you is his idea.
I will wrap him around your little finger, appeal to his good nature, not manipulate him. Appeal to his good nature.
I'm certain he will wish to protect me.
Lena holds up a beautiful green dress with a gold-trimmed gauzy shawl.
And the more valuable you look, the more true that will be. As it happens, I had a request from Cassius earlier, asking that you attend him in the forum.
Lena holds the beautiful dress up to you, considering. After a moment, she picks a thick golden belt from another pile and nods decisively.
And this will let you hold your own against even the most patrician ladies there.
Where, when in Rome, to look the part of a patrician Roman lady, when you ask Cassius's aid for civics. Oh, wow. So that definitely is the way of the Romans. Um, or what's the alternative? I mean, he's seen us 9 times out of 10 in this, so yeah.
I hardly think what I wear will sway Cassius to help Renan. If he does help, it will be out of the affection for me or his own devotion to justice. Perhaps you're right.
Changed your mind? No. Later, on the way to the forum, you ride in Cassius's litter, reclining on the silken pillows as the frame jostles up and down with each footstep of the bears. I've sent orders to my estates outside the city to harvest everything that can be taken from the fields.
You think Caesar's army will arrive so soon, then?
I have told my people to prepare for anything. He fed his troops off the spoils of Gaul. We must assume he will do the same on his way to Rome.
Cassius, or Caesar now, you think he will attack your estates? You must keep your estate safe so we can visit it together.
Ooh, flirtatious.
Where's Caesar now?
Cassius shifts anxiously on his pillow, setting the litter rocking. We have had no word for several days, but he is known for his ability to move an army quickly and strike by surprise. Cassius sighs, looking through the litter curtains at the teeming streets around you. It is exhausting preparing for Caesar. Trying to steer the Senate is like sailing a herd of cattle. They wallow in the water, bellow constantly, and are near impossible to turn.
Lena said there was a vote taken to condemn Caesar.
Yes, and to exile him to Gaul permanently. But now that we voted and been ignored, we must start again from nothing to build up enough to backbone to enforce the ruling.
The Senate. It's all fools and cowards.
Cassius laughs and strokes her hand. I believe that is what I so enjoy about you, Aaron. No one else I know would so freely admit what we all know to be so true.
You cannot rely on them to oppose tyranny when so many wish to be tyrants themselves.
I had thought at least I could count on them to defend their own interests. But some are too craven, even for that. Suddenly, you're interrupted by a strange, scrambling sound outside the litter.
What is...
Cassius pulls the curtain aside to see what's happening, just as a monkey in a jeweled collar scampers into the litter.
A monkey. How adorable. Get the thing out of here.
Okay. Who would say get that thing out of her? That monkey's cute. The monkey immediately climbs onto the seat next to you and starts digging into the pillows, looking for treats. More like looking for riches it can swipe, I'm just saying.
Where did you come from, little one?
That's a very good question. 1,000 apologies, Dominina. Voice comes from outside the litter, grabbing the monkey and securing it under one arm. Cassius helps you. Wow, they misspelled Cassius's name. Cassius helps you climb down, where you see a woman dressed as if she had just arrived in Rome. Okay, this woman looks like the chick from SNL. I'm just saying.
He is always getting into such mischief, but he means well. He was only curious if you had hidden treats in your litter.
Her Latin is heavily accented, but understandable. I want you. I want you. Keep a better grip on your pet. Rome is a large place. It would be easy for you to lose him. The monkey's owner reaches for his leash, but he jumps away from her, landing on your shoulder. He hides his face in your hair. Don't you do this! God damn it!
Oh, it's all right. He likes you. Perhaps you would care to buy him. He is well trained by the best in Numidia and can do many things.
She snaps her fingers, and the monkey flips off your shoulder and walks on his hands, then springs up to a windowsill.
I can offer you a most reasonable price.
The monkey wants diamonds. God damn it. Cassius smiles and shrugs, looking at you. Would you like this monkey as a pet, Aaron? A way to always remember this time together.
I warn you, he has very clever hands. I have never found a door he would not be able to open, or lock he could not pick.
Well, that's very informative.
He picks locks.
Don't go thinking about starting a life of crime.
He has always been known to have overly nimble fingers around the pockets of patrons. I could definitely make use of that.
I know. Am I going to regret this? Adopt the monkey to gain a new companion with special abilities and unlock an exclusive scene. God damn you, Pixelberry.
Thank you, Cassius.
You hold out your arms, the monkey scrambles up into them, laying his furry cheek on your shoulder like an infant. Cassius strokes his little pointed face.
No man has ever offered me a monkey before.
He made you smile. I think I would offer the world to see that smile. The monkey's owner carefully winds up and hands you the leather leash.
You may wish to keep him on this. When you are about in the city, he escaped me before I could put it on. What's his name?
The woman shrugs.
He was captured outside the city of Cirta, so this is what I've called him. You may name him as you like.
Mmm. 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 Abu, because the monkey on Aladdin.
I think I'll call him Abu.
Abu purses his lips and makes a rude sound. You and Cassius both laugh.
Is that your way of saying you like the name or no?
From what I've seen, that's definitely a monkey sign of approval.
Is that right? And what do you know about monkeys?
Jangles the rope monkey. God damn it. You scoop Abu up in your arms as Cassius pays the merchant and then helps you back in the litter. Cassius groans as you settle onto the cushions, and Abu immediately starts searching his tunic for treats. More than I want to, believe me. My brother once brought one back after campaigning in Africa. I was about 10 years old.
Your brother had a monkey.
It used to follow him around everywhere, but he would never quite housebreak it, especially in my rooms.
Oh, that's disgusting. Are you sure that wasn't on purpose?
Hope your house broken, Abu. You give him a stern look, and he covers his face with his little hands as if embarrassed. If not, you can always send him to Xanthi's room. You both laugh, and Abu joins in.
Thank you, Cassius.
You lean in to kiss him, your lips lingering against his, until he pulls you closer, rocking the litter alarmingly. A monkey is a small price to see you look at me like that. You shoo Abu away, and he settles against Cassius's chest. His lips brush against yours, gently at first, then with more passion. He pulls away. You sigh as his mouth moves down your neck to caress the pulse in your throat. Ah. Cassius suddenly sits back with a wince as the monkey yanks on his ear, chittering loudly.
I think he's jealous.
No man will dare assault your virtue with such a zealous bodyguard. But at the word bodyguard, your smile collapses and you remember why you're here.
Cassius,
What happened? Did I say something wrong?
it's only you reminded me. Do you remember my bodyguard suffix?
Yes, I was wondering why your shadow wasn't with you tonight.
Well,
You consider Lena's advice.
if you rush in, he'll think you're taking advantage of his feelings to ask a favor. Don't let that happen. Make him think helping you is his idea.
Um, we've always been honest with Cassius, right? Um, I feel like I can trust him. I feel like I can. And he asked. We didn't force him. He did ask. So I don't feel like this is forcing the issue. I don't feel like this is he did ask. Um Be honest.
He was arrested for the murder of Tribune Rufus. I was hoping you could use your influence to beg mercy for him.
Cassius sits back on the cushions, momentarily speechless. Even Naboo feels the change in the mood and climbs into Cassius's lap, nuzzling his cheek in his concern. Ow! Cassius strokes Naboo's fur back absently. Tribune Rufus, the one who attacked your village.
Yes, I killed him. Suffix helped me find him, but the crime was mine.
So how is it that you are here and he is not? You let him take the blame?
No, he wanted to. He chose to tell Senator Glycia that he had done it. I would never.
Cassius searches your face, his gaze intent, your tears rise, unbidden, the cold suspicion in his eyes, and suddenly he wraps you in his arms, murmuring into your hair. I believe you. You could never try to frame an innocent man.
I promised him I would do all that I could to try and free him. It is the least I can do for what he has sacrificed for me.
You lay a hand on Cassius's leg, pleading with your eyes.
Please, Cassius, I can't let him be executed for this. Is there any way you can help?
Cassius's brow furrows as his litter stops. One of the bears announces, "We have reached the Forum domain." Rufus Glycia is a pawn of Caesar's. Mark Antony will stand behind his accusation.
Does Anthony have power to condemn a man?
Formally, no, but with the Senate in chaos over Caesar approaching, there are few who would dare to gainsay him.
But you have no love for Anthony, nor he for you. Surely you could stand against him.
It is not so easy, Aaron. In this case, you don't or won't want to oppose Anthony, but win him over. And he knows too well that I count myself his enemy. I have been too vocal in opposing Caesar to turn friend to him now. Offers you a hand to help you out of his litter. But perhaps if you made a plea to him yourself, he would listen.
Perhaps.
Oh, great. I forgot this whole time music. Wah wah. Next time on A Courtesan of Rome, can you win Mark Antony's favor and save Suffix's life? Or will old enemies surface to drag you back down? Forgot music. I don't ask. Don't ask. It was when I was recording the PC giveaway thing, and I didn't want like any noise or the video that I had recorded on to yeah, I wanted the giveaway to be heard and nothing else. Um, so yeah, so I do apologize about that. You guys haven't been able to hear the music. Um, luckily I fixed that now. Without further ado, no one has said anything, so I guess it really didn't bother anybody. Without further ado, please do remember to like, share, and subscribe. Head down the description below, links to social media, Discord, and a few links to support me and my content. Also, keep in mind, on Twitch, we are streaming Choices live. We also will be streaming also later this evening, after getting Choices done. Pretty much to today through December 27th, any cheers made using the hashtag cheer or the charity emote will directly support the directrelief.org. Pretty much 20% of any donations made will go, the donated portions will match from Twitch. Last I checked, we almost had $11,000 raised. That's an amazing feat for just beginning today. That's an amazing feat. I must say. So, we have 15 more days of fundraising. Let's keep it up. That's amazing. So without further ado, thank you all for tuning in. You're all amazing, and I hope to see you all either on stream or the next video. Peace.